And good afternoon or good evening, and welcome to State Baseball here on TribCast. Mark Fronick, April Fronick here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for the sectional round as the Silex Owls host the Northeast Cairo Bearcats. They're hosting them, but they'll be the road team on the coin flip. You know how that all goes. But Silex coming into this ball game now, back-to-back district champions. 3 of the past 4 years, including that run to the Final Four 4 years ago. So this is a storied baseball club, at least over the past several seasons here at Silex, and another district title this year, and pretty well dominated District 13 in Class 2 baseball over those 2 games. They had the opening round bye, and then no problem in the final 2 games, including that title win over the Paris Coyotes.
That's for sure. They annihilated Louisiana in a 5-inning shutout win, 12-0, and Paris really couldn't get anything going against Silex, and everybody's racked up a lot of hits.
So it's been easy so far. This probably not going to be easy.
Right. This will be a real test.
The Bearcats come in with 15 wins against 4 losses. Silex record 10-4 on the season, and the Bearcats didn't look as dominant in their 2 district wins as the top seed in District 14, but every one of the teams in that district was pretty stiff competition. Silex just hasn't gotten the number of games in. They just hit that magical 12 marker to qualify for districts, and now are sporting a 10-4 record, and it's just hard to know what they're about because they've played so few games. I mean, you go a week and a half, 2 weeks at times during this baseball season with all the rain we had, and it's hard to get consistency, and it's hard to really know what you got. But these Silex kids, they're tough. They're going to compete. They're going to come out and give it their best effort. And
they're on their home field.
Yeah, in front of their home fans. Now, Cairo brought a lot with them, that's for sure. But there is just something about this ballpark and this school that can really bring out the best in a team. So we'll see if Silex can pull one out. They're coming into this game as the underdog with that 10-4 record here in 2019. We'll take a quick break, come back with more of the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame on the peoplestribune.com. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors. The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these 2 schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone. And welcome back to Silex High School, getting ready for the Owls and the Northeast Cairo Bearcats here in the MSHSAA Class 2 State Sectional. Only team left for TribCast here in our 10th anniversary season, and it's kind of hard to believe that 10 years is winding down. The first 10 years here on TribCast winding down as we get into our final sport and our final postseason here of the 2018-2019 season. The umpires have arrived, and three-man crew for this one, home plate umpire, 2 field umpires. And since they're here and all the players have warmed up, they're coming out to exchange the lineup cards. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, caring for our communities.
All right. Northeast Cairo, it will be leading off and playing center, number 20, Tanner Adams. Batting second and pitching will be number 26, Bryce Taylor. Batting third today, first baseman, number 21, Jacob Davis. Batting in the cleanup spot will be the second baseman, number 9, Jack Pruitt. Batting fifth will be number 23, Skylar Frazier. Batting sixth will be number 2, left fielder Alex Alton. Batting seventh will be third baseman, number 8, Kenny Brunkhorst. The designated hitter will bat eighth today, and that is number 25, Gage Wilson. And then batting ninth will be shortstop, number 12, Justin Gittemeyer. So the flex player will be fielding in right today will be number 10, Thad Harmon, but batting for him will be the designated hitter, Gage Wilson. So, again, for Cairo, it will be Adams, Taylor, Davis, Pruitt, Frazier, Alton, Brunkhorst, Wilson, and Gittemeyer. And for your Silex Owls, I almost said Lady Owls, your Silex Owls, it'll be leading off and playing right, number 18, Colby Grunlow. Batting second and pitching today will be number 23, Brian Hinkie. Batting third, first baseman, number 11, Scott Creech. Batting in the cleanup spot will be catcher, number 10, Tommy Grody. Batting fifth will be second baseman, number 22, Dylan McGill. Or Dill McGill, as I understand he likes to be called. Batting sixth will be shortstop, number 19, Justin Havlick. Batting seventh, left fielder, number 28, Trey Mudd. Batting eighth will be the center fielder, number 1, Blake Thurman, who I've thoroughly enjoyed watching in center. He's done a great job. And batting ninth will be third baseman, number 6, Daniel Havlick. So, once again, for Silex, it will be Grunlow, Hinkie, Creech, Grody, McGill, Justin Havlick, Mudd, Thurman, and then Daniel Havlick.
And those are your Pike County Health Department starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, caring for our communities. Still waiting for the lineup cards to be exchanged, maybe, or introductions to be made on the field. So we'll take a quick break, come back with more as we lead up to our first pitch in just minutes here from the state sectionals on the peoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at 4 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Good luck this season to everyone at Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Young Enterprises features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS crop insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at YoungEnterprisesInc.com for more information. Again, good luck from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, a proud sponsor of high school sports on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
It's time to button up the house to protect against winter's elements. Your local La Crosse Lumber Company is your weatherization leader with doors, windows, and a full line of Owens Corning insulation. Don't hesitate, insulate. You'll save on your heating and cooling bills year-round. For prices on Owens Corning insulation, visit your local La Crosse Lumber Company today. Savings may vary. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Silex, getting ready for the Owls and the Cairo Bearcats here on TribCast. Introductions have been made on the field. Now all that's left is our national anthem before our first pitch. It's state sectional baseball coming up next on TribCast.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. The Missouri State High School Activities Association Class II State Baseball Tournament on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Lynn's Heritage House, Hankey Construction, by Cole Chiropractic Center, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Perkins Electrical and Plumbing Service, by Calvert's General Insurance, Bowling Green Lumber, Cellular and Satellite Center, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Frankfurt Farm Supply, and by Orff Construction. Now, coverage of the MSHSAA Class II State Baseball Tournament from the People's Tribune newspaper, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
And welcome to Silex High School, the home of the Owls. They host the Northeast Cairo Bearcats this afternoon in the MSHSAA Class II Baseball Sectional. The Owls champions of District 13, the Bearcats champions of District 14. Cairo comes in with a record of 15-4, while Silex 10 wins against 4 losses here in 2019. Set the defense for the Bearcats across the outfield. It's Alex Alton in left, Tanner Adams in center. Thad Harmon is in right. Kenny Brunkhorst is the third baseman. Justin Gittemeyer is the shortstop. Jack Pruitt, he's at second, and Jacob at first. Skylar Frazier behind the plate. And Bryce Taylor, number 26, taking his warm-up tosses. He's a lanky right-hander, and he's just about ready. Watching the warm-ups, Cairo was very crisp. Silex maybe had a few nerves playing in front of this big home crowd, but that usually works itself out for the Owls by the time first pitch comes along.
Well, and I noticed that in the district championship game that the warm-up may have been a little clunky at times, but then when it came time to get down to business, that's exactly what they did, was just get down to business.
Reeling them in, just reeling them in. Fish in a barrel.
Think it's a little hustle.
Today's first pitch brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873. And the first pitch from the righty is up high for ball 1 to Kobe Grunlow. Colby in 2 district games sported a .230 average in that top spot. And takes another one out of the zone, 2-0. And it looks like Taylor may be a little too amped up, everything going high and wide right now. The 2-0 pitch is a strike called. They guard the corners. Both the first and third baseman holding the lines. The 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1 to Kobe Grunlow. Really good crowd.
Yes.
This place is packed. The 3-1 offering is off the corner for strike 2. Looked like it tailed away. Maybe after it crossed the plate. So a payoff pitch as the leadoff batter goes to 3-2. Pitch to Grunlow is swung on and missed. And a good start for the Bearcats. So through one batter, what do you think? Bryce Taylor, kind of a battler, isn't he?
Indeed. Started out with 2 balls and ended up with the strikeout.
The next lefty to come up is Brian Hankey, the pitcher today for Silex. He takes a ball high and away.
Well, Hankey had he was 2 for 4 and scored 3 runs for the Owls.
In the district championship game,
That's
as
right.
that one goes back to the screen. In the tournament, he was 3 for 7, a .429 average. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big pop out of that catcher's mitt. Taylor has some heat. 2 balls and a strike. Hankey ready again. And the next from Bryce is hit out of play to even the count at 2-2. That was right in front of a truck pulling into the parking lot. If they were 5 feet more forward, would have clunked right off their hood. It's all about timing. It's a game of inches. Count goes to 2-2 with the bases empty and 1 out, and time granted to the hitter as Hankey steps out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bryce Taylor and Hankey stepped out again. Now he's found his footing. And the next is high and away for ball 3. So he's gone full to the first 2 batters, and that's good to make this guy throw a lot of pitches here in the early going. The 3-2 outside, and he walked him. And that's the thing. Even if you aren't getting solid contact, if you make him throw a lot of pitches early, there's a pitch count rule, and he could be out. Or before that, he could get tired.
That's right.
So 1 on, 1 out, and the batter Scott Creech, a .400 hitter in the 2 postseason games. Creech 2 for 5. Hankey takes his lead. First pitch to Creech is right down central for strike 1. And throwing 3 lefties right at the top of your order is something that a lot of teams don't see. They're lucky to see 1 lefty in an order.
That's right. It's something we talked about in the district championship.
This one hit out of play over the Cairo dugget on the third base side. And off the front of a new Chevy. No balls, 2 strikes. Hankey at first, the next to Creech. Shakes off the first sign, then he comes set. Pitch on its way, and this one is hit out of play right over us and right over a couple of vehicles past the bathroom facility. A little bit chilly, a little bit windy. The wind is blowing in from right field. Still 0-2 to Creech. And the next on its way, and that one is off the screen. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Creech is battling here, spoiling a couple good pitches. Waiting for the one he likes. Check on the runner, and back in is Hankey. Cody Bear, the first base coach, way behind the coaching box. He's almost on the outfield grass. Ken Hufty also behind his box. Another 0-2. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes. And with a big, powerful left-handed hitter, I don't blame Coach on the first base side for being a little bit farther away from home plate.
No doubt.
Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner at first. The next on its way, and that one is strike 3 called. Ooh. 2 strikeouts in the inning. That one may have been a little high, but too close to take 1 and 2. I think Scott was looking for something else there.
Well, I think I might have, well, I don't know. I don't think I ever had a backward K when I was in softball.
That brings in Tommy Grody, also a 400 hitter at 2 for 5 in the 2 postseason games. Check on the runner, and that was almost a balk. I didn't like Taylor's footwork on that pickoff attempt. First pitch to Grody is in the dirt, and Hankey going to take off on a delayed steal, throws in the dirt, and in with the stolen base is Brian Hankey. Opportunistic running there. Hankey not the fastest guy, but pretty good base runner. One ball, no strikes, and Grody ready for the next. Pitch to him, low and away. 2-0 to the Owls catcher. Dylan McGill waits on deck. He was player of the game in the district semifinal. Taylor, a long look in, now comes set with the runner at second and a 2-0 count. Ooh, framed well by the catcher Frazier. That one was high and outside, and he pulled it back. 2 balls and a strike. Taylor looks at the runner, now delivers, and that one is on the corner for strike 2.
I thought so.
That was a pretty good pitch.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Good tailing action on it, too.
Yeah.
Nothing you're going to do with that except for fouling off the screen toward McGill. The next, swing and a miss. He strikes out the side. A walk mixed in there, but we played a half inning. No score. Owls going to the field. Bearcats coming up on TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service. New and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Let's set the defense for the Silex Owls as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Across the outfield, it's Trey Mudd in left, Blake Thurlman in center, Colby Grunlow is in right, Daniel Havlick's the third baseman, Justin Havlick at short, Dylan McGill is the second baseman, Scott Creech over at first, Tommy Grody behind the plate, and Brian Hankey just finished off his warm-up tosses ahead of his first pitch. Brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. LaCrosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873. And it'll be Adams, Taylor, and Davis if anyone gets on Pruitt. Well, apparently all during districts the PA announcer was calling him Powell. I don't know how that happened, but a strike called on the first pitch to Adams. Tanner's the center fielder, and he's behind in the count 0-1. The next, and just a bit low. It's a pretty good pitch from Hanky.
Very good.
1-1 the count. Brian already sporting some dirty pants from that slide at second.
Mom won't clean them.
1-1, showing bunt, pulls back and takes a ball low. That one was definitely low. And the count goes to 2-1. Showing bunt again, takes a strike this time. As Havlick was charging in from third. Now they'll back up. Havlick times 2 as that one drops in low and in. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Tanner Adams. So both pitchers go full with the first hitter they face. There's strike 3 called, and both of them struck him out. It's the first out here in the bottom of the first, and
it's a great pitch.
Yeah, it makes me think that Brian's dealing today. Brings in Bryce Taylor, the pitcher. So both pitchers batting in the 2 spot. Not an oddity in high school baseball. You'll see a lot of times pitchers batting cleanup, and that's a strike called. Good little hook on that ball. A hook, a hump, whatever you want to call it. It's a good breaking ball. That one fouled back to the screen, 0-2. So while Taylor walked his counterpart, Hanky jumps out ahead 0-2. And the next, got him on 3 straight. Back-to-back backward Ks. Strikeouts looking to record the first 2 outs.
This is the kind of start that Hinkie had in the district championship as well.
He's given up a couple of fluky runs early over the last couple of games, but really, actually, the first one was Creech. He started the semifinal, but Silex as a whole has given up those early runs, but then just build and build and build. First one missed, the next in for a strike called to Jacob Davis. The 1-1 drifts outside to the first lefty-lefty matchup we've seen today. The number 3 hitter, Jacob Davis, against Brian Hanky. The 2-1. That one just missed. Pretty good pitch. 3-1. I was never comfortable pitching against another lefty. He missed.
Oh.
And a 2-out walk. So both pitchers issue a first inning walk. Hanky was stranded at second after drawing his free pass, and now another lefty comes in with Pruitt.
And this is exactly how the game started in the district championship. Got the first 2 via the strikeout, then a walk that came back to bite them, as Paris scored their first and only run of the game right there in the first.
There's a strike called on the first pitch to Jack Pruitt, the second baseman.
I would imagine that Hinkie is going to be eager to get this done at the plate right now.
1 up over his head, maybe a little too eager. Head coach Morgan Matthews in the third base box for Cairo. Chad Crutchfield, his assistant, in the first base box. That one didn't break the way he wanted. Hung up there, but a little too high for Pruitt to go after. Two and one. And the next from Hankey is up high, 3-1. I kind of see a little of myself in the pitching of Brian Hankey. He's got better hair than I do. This one popped out of play. And to the bathrooms. Somebody just said occupied because that went right off the door.
Got a full count again.
Hankey from the stretch delivers a 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So both pitchers issue a walk but work around it with 3 strikeouts. And we head to the second inning, no score in the Mission Class 2 sectional on TribCast.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance, Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Second inning. And for the Owls, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Dylan McGill, a 429 hitter in the postseason, comes to bat against Bryce Taylor. And the first to McGill is inside for ball 1. A lot of room up the middle if you can get it past Taylor. That one right to the first baseman, off the tip of his glove, into foul territory, and have to be chased down by the right fielder. It's going to be a leadoff double for Dylan McGill here for the Owls in the second inning. Almost a great play by Jacob Davis at first, just off the tip of his glove for a 2-bagger. Justin Havlick with an RBI opportunity. Havlick, a 400 hitter in those 2 games of district play. Silex, a lot of damage from the bottom of their order. And he takes a strike to start this at bat. Boy, he looks like he wants to be aggressive, too.
Uh-huh. He walked a couple of times and scored a run in the district championship.
Behind in the count 0-1 here. McGill takes his lead off of second, drawing a lot of attention from the pitcher, and this one is inside to even things up at 1-1. And that's what happens when you pay too much attention to what's going on behind you. You lose your release point. Havlick ready for another, and this one's hitting the air center field, short center, and Tanner Adams makes the two-handed grab for the first out. Just got under it too much, And Justin is retired. That'll bring in Trey Mudd, the left fielder. He was a 140 hitter in district play, going 1 for 7.
He had a hit and a run in the championship.
And the first pitch to him is off his backside for a 1-out hit by pitch. So now runners at first and second with 1 down. And we'll go to Blake Thurman. He's the center fielder. And he looks down at Coach Hufty to grab the signs.
Yes.
I like the old school mentality of Hufty. There's no calling out plays and pitches and looking at your wristband for 5 minutes.
Right.
Learn my signs.
Thurman had an RBI double in the second inning and an RBI single in the third.
That one up and in, and probably a good spot for Skylar Frazier to come out from home plate and talk to his hurler. And that pitch up and in had Thurman calling to the dugout for a guard for that front elbow. He throws hard.
Indeed.
That was my Blake Thurman impression.
Oh.
The 1-0 pitch to Blake. Swing kind of, or the pitch kind of tied him up. Awkward looking swing to even things up at 1-1.
I hear Blake getting a lot of coaching.
That one misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Always someone moving around on some sort of vehicle. 2 balls and a strike, and this one's grounded foul. And makes Daniel Havlick skip away in the on-deck circle. They look at the ball and say, it's fine. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second for Silex as they threaten here in the top of the second inning. The next to Thurman. Swung on and missed. He struck him out for the second out. Brings in Daniel Havlick. He was a .500 hitter in district play.
And the game-winning RBI.
2 for 4 officially.
Or I should say the game-ending RBI.
Yeah, there you go. That one fouled off to the first base side. And it looked like Taylor was actually looking at the runner, like threw his head back to look at the runner while he was in his delivery. That's not a good idea. That's really when you crack somebody in the backside. Up high, a ball and a strike to the number 9 hitter for the Owls.
Or do that, where you it seemed like he kind of lost control of that one all the way.
A 1-1 pitch, instead a step off, and the runners scurry back to the bags. Top of the order waiting in the wings with Kobe Grunlow. The next to Havlick is low and away, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. That one was in on the hands of Havlick. Came up empty. Now the deuces are wild. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the number 9 hitter for Silex. The pitch, tried to get time. It wasn't granted, and that one's fouled way out of play and over an SUV down there that, well, quite a few people standing around down there. They saw it coming in and said, please, 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 please. So we'll do it again with the 2-2. Runners take their leads. The pitch inside and low. And the count goes full. Runnels will be moving with the pitch. Even more distraction for Taylor. They take their leads. Neither of them being held on. The 3-2 pitch. Out of play again. Way up the hill. Up behind us. And it stops. Nope. Now it's going. Count still full. Good job spoiling that one by Havlick. And it makes Taylor throw yet another pitch. Instead, time called. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runners go again, and this one is chopped in front of the mound. Picked up by Taylor, thrower to first, and the side is retired. Silex leaves a pair aboard, and we've played an inning and a half going to the bottom of the second. No score on TribCast.
Whether you're ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House is the only locally owned and operated long-term care facility in Pike County, offering a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms, low resident-to-staff ratio, and is Medicare accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable, assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bowling Green, they are focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the products and services they need to produce the best yield possible. Nutrient Ag Solutions offers Dynagrow of seed, ag chemicals, bulk and pack, custom blend fertilizer, custom application, anhydrous, as well as expert advice and service. Nutrient Ag Solutions, with 2 locations in Bowling Green on Pike 291 and Business Highway 61 North. Nutrient Ag Solutions.
What's the pitch count for the 2 pitchers through an inning and a half?
Oh, well, for Brian, this will be his pitch number 21. And for Cairo, he had 19 in the first and is at 37 now.
So he's thrown a lot of pitches, gone deep into counts. Silex making him work. 0-1 the count to the leadoff hitter here in the second for the Bearcats. There's a strike called, number 23, Skylar Frazier. Frazier the catcher. And he's in the hole 0-2. Number 5 hitter in the order. Long look from Brian. And from the full wind, he delivers. Fouled out of play. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And those folks sitting on the hill had no idea that ball was coming. They were just waving. Everyone's looking at us. Right above their heads. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes.
Couldn't get him to chase.
Time called as Hankey started his delivery, and he didn't like that. One-two pitch, and that's up and in for ball 2. So pair of strikes to start, back-to-back balls since. Owls and Bearcats here in the bottom of the second inning, no score, and the 2-2 is lifted behind the pitcher's mound, and that's going to be an infield hit. Just into no man's land. He just stuck the very end of the bat out there and Popped it high enough to get over the pitcher, low enough to drop in front of the middle infielders. And that's the first hit of the ball game. And it's a leadoff hit to start the bottom of the second inning. Brings in Alex Alton, the left fielder. He's all the way back, all the way in, and he calls time. And I think that's something Cairo has been instructed to do. Showing bunt, the pitch is high, and no snap throw to first. Creech and Grody not on the same page there, and I think that frustrated the Silex catcher. Creech kind of threw his hands up. Sorry. This one chopped to the shortstop. They'll get the out at second, and
no, they won't.
Oh, got to tag him. He came off the bag thinking he was out. He is out now, and then he took out the third baseman. That should be a double play. That's runner's interference by definition. And no one, I don't think, is going to really press him on it. So the runner's safe at second. There is one out. He should be out. It should be bases empty, 2 outs. Now it brings in the big number 7 hitter, Kenny Brunkhorst. And the pitch is high. And as a runner, he slid. He wasn't within 10 feet of the bag. Time called by Brunkhorst. His sole purpose in that slide was to take out the third baseman.
And it was successful.
Low and in, 1-0, 2-0 rather, to Kenny Brunkhorst. Keep wanting to call him Kenny Bunkport. The 2-0. Bounced in. Grody can't find it, and the runner will advance to third. Got a big low 5 there from Coach Matthews. 3-0 is the count to Brunkhorst with a runner, the go-ahead run, 90 feet away. And it's a walk, and there's runners at the corners with just 1 out. So now a double play ends the inning. But if you don't get it, then that runner most likely scores. The batter will be Gage Wilson, the designated hitter.
This game is in batting for the right fielder, Thad Harmon. He's a pretty tall kid. Looks like he could.
If he gets a hold of one, could go somewhere. Brunkhorst was pretty meaty down there too. He takes a big lead off first. Short lead off a third. And this one fouled back off the screen. Yeah, he's got some pop. Out of that at number 8 spot, I think a kid that size, batting 8th, probably swings and misses a lot. That one low. They're going to try and get the runner at third as the runner goes down to second. I think the double pump kind of got him there. So runners at second and third now with 1 out. Takes the double play out of order. Wilson always steps on a home as he's getting into the batter's box. There's a strike. 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes rather. I thought it was 2-1 also. Or, yeah, he had the foul back to the screen, yeah. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's strike 3, and that's the second out, and that's a big one. With runners in scoring position, now you got the number 9 hitter, Justin Gittemeyer, coming up. He's the shortstop. Where's number 12? I like these Bearcat uniforms.
They're all right. They remind me of Van Farr.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Gittemeyer. Top of the order waiting. Silex looking to end this right here. 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a high strike from Henke. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. The pitch. He got him with a swing and a miss, and we head to the third inning. Still no score in the MSHSAA Class 2 sectional on TribCast.
Best wishes to the Silex Owls baseball team from Ben and Debbie Henke at Henke Construction Company. The home of your dreams will become a reality when you choose Henke Construction to build your vision. Henke Construction looks forward to working with you. Phone 573-384-5249 and start your project with Henke Construction Company. Let's go Silex from Henke Construction Company, Highway 61 north of Troy.
Everyone knows Perkins Electrical Service in Bowling Green handles most everything electrical. They also offer retail sales of electrical products and supplies and sell Generac generators and Mitsubishi products. But something you may not know until now, Perkins Electrical Service is now offering plumbing services. So whether you need plumbing or electrical service or both, see Brennan and the crew at Perkins Electrical and Plumbing Service, 819 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green. They look forward to working with you.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
For over 90 years, Calvert's General Insurance has protected homeowners, farmers, and area drivers from life's unexpected incidents. This is Tim Gam. Here at Calvert's General Insurance, we offer insurance from multiple companies to find you the best coverage at the best price. Call us at 573-324-2321 for a free quote. Calvert's General Insurance on the Square in Bowling Green.
Back to the top of the order for the Owls, and that one's outside on the first pitch to Colby Grunlow. Colby struck out to lead off the ball game. 0 for 1 today. No score, top of the third inning, and that one is, he couldn't pull the trigger on it. It's on the corner for strike 1.
This will be pitch number 40.
Which that's a pretty good total in a 0-0 game. That one's fouled back. And up next to that tree back there. I like to keep tabs on it. Point people in the right direction. He'll get some poison ivy or something up there. This one hit over the shortstop and into center field. Cut off nicely by Tanner Adams, and that's a leadoff hit here in the third inning for Colby Grunlow. And, boy, he got all of that one. Tattooed that ball into short center field.
Without a doubt.
Crack of the bat was strong. Almost sounded like a wood bat. That'll bring in Henke now. He was the only man to reach in the top of the first inning for Silex.
He reached via the walk.
Check on the runner at first, and scurrying back is Grunlow. He found the ball. Good. First pitch to Henke, showing bunt, and he gets it down hard back to the pitcher, but it'll move the runner. Nice trap there at first base by Jacob Davis. That ball short hopped him. So the sacrifice is good. One 3 on the putout. And that'll bring in Scott Creech. So a little small ball here from Coach Hufty. Step off, and the catcher's going to come out. Scott was a strikeout victim looking. Fouled off a few 0-2, but succumbed to a called third strike. That one's up high for ball 1.
Ooh, I thought that one.
It hung up in the zone a little bit.
I still thought maybe he was going to get the call.
That one that Frazier didn't really frame that well. That one misses. I think the Northeast High School catcher is maybe a little preoccupied with that runner at second base. Forgetting the main objective, get strikes.
That's right.
Swing and a miss. There's a strike. And the count goes to 2-1. Runner at second, 1 out. Single and a sacrifice. This one is fouled off the catcher, and the count goes to 2-2.
You know what that was? It was a jam job.
Jam job?
It was right in on his hands. It's my favorite thing to say.
He jammed it right off the catcher's mask.
It's usually what happens with those jam jobs.
2-2. This one hit in the air. It's going to stay on the field of play. Third baseman under it. And Kenny Brunkhorst makes the catch. And a big smile because he knows that one almost got away from him. 2 down. That brings in the catcher, Tommy Grody. He struck out to end the top of the first inning on a 2-2 pitch. First pitch to him is right back past the pitcher's glove and into center field, and Silex is going to take a lead. Throw cut off, and it's 1-0 Owls here in the state sectional.
He had 3 RBIs in the district championship. So Grody continues to get things done here in this sectional.
And Taylor, he almost pulled off that catch. That didn't miss the glove on an eye, and it was a total reaction play. That ball is another inch or two to our left. And it's still a 0-0 game as that one goes up and in to Dylan McGill. Not a real great move, but it causes the Silex runner to dive back in. Swing and a miss. And the count goes to a ball and a strike with 2 down and a runner at first base. Run in for the Owls. So they strike first here in the top of the third inning. Another check on the runner and Grody back in. One ball, 1 strike. The next two, McGill has popped up. Second baseman wants it coming in, and making the grab is Jack Pruitt to retire the side. The Owls get a run. RBI hit by Tommy Grody. We head to the bottom of the third here from the Michigan Class 2 sectional on TribCast.
The rainy weather this spring has delayed many things, including farming operations. When the weather breaks, you can count on Frankfurt Farm Supply to help you catch up. Specializing in custom application, Frankfurt Farm Supply offers a wide variety of herbicides, pesticides, and fungicides at competitive rates. Frankfurt Farm Supply also features dry and liquid fertilizer options. Your friends in farming will get you back in business. Remember, Gary, Lisa, and the gang at Frankfurt Farm Supply, 200 School Street in Frankfurt. Phone 784-2524.
Is your slow internet driving you crazy? Don't suffer any longer. Exceed Internet delivers download speeds up to 12 megs, 4 times faster than average DSL. It's a whole new ballgame from yesterday's satellite internet, and it's available right now in our area. Exceed Internet comes directly to your home or business from satellite. So stop waiting and wishing for high-speed internet. Exceed is available from your local dealer today.
See Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green for details. 1300 Business 61 South, 324-3722.
Actual speeds may vary.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year.
They have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapdork Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money. We're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Top of the order. And pitch number 40.
This one is hit in the air, in foul territory, and unable to make the catch.
So
is
close.
Grunlow. He ran a long way for that one and almost got there. So Tanner Adams behind in the count 0-1 and almost retired on a great catch.
Just one more step.
Even a half step, maybe.
Yeah.
That one misses 1-1. Old pal Jerry Cox just pulled in. This one hit to the shortstop and passed into short left field. Mudd gets it back in quickly, and it's a leadoff hit for Adams. He's on for the first time.
Bryce Taylor, he was the second strikeout victim in this game.
So the tying run
Showing
aboard.
bunt.
And they're trying to play small ball. Long look from Hankey, and finally a time called by Taylor. Hankey bunts. Taylor shows bunt. And time called again. Taking a while to get this first pitch to Bryce Taylor in. Showing bunt again. Now the pitch, and he hit him. The runner was going. Probably would have had a stolen base, so I'm guessing he would have pulled that bunt back. Did he pull it back?
No.
Because, really, shouldn't that be a strike?
Well, you know, but then I don't.
They throw out a courtesy runner, and that's number 1, Matt Wheeler. So Wheeler the runner at first, and Adams the runner at second, and that one swung on and missed. Good job stopping that by the home plate umpire. Probably kept those runners at first and second. Not holding the runner at first, I think that would be a pretty good candidate to pick off. He seems overly aggressive out there. 1-1 the count to Jacob Davis with the tying run in scoring position.
I was thinking the same thing.
Sneak in there, Scott. Curveball fouled back to the screen, and the count goes to 1-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Silex scored a run in the top half. Single, a sacrifice, and a RBI by Tommy Grody. Scoring Colby Grunlow. 1-2. Ooh, that's one I would have rung him up on there.
No doubt.
Count goes to 2-2. That's why I'm not an umpire. I would have said,
Same
you
here.
should have swung at that. 2-2. People would hate me. There's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the third. Brings in number 9, Jack Pruitt.
He was a strikeout victim in the first inning. Brian now with 6 Ks.
Step off. And the runners return to first and second. They take their leads again. Swing and a miss. High pitch was tailing inside toward the left-handed batter, and he swung through it. That one would have ended up the hill if he would have got a hold of it. Behind us. This one ends up going toward Grunlow. He makes the catch. The runner didn't tag, but just gets back in with a head-first slider. He would have been doubled off.
That's right. That was a great throw.
I think, and who is that? Adams out at second base. I think he thought that ball was hit a little farther.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded awfully good, but I think that has something to do with this concrete backstop. I think the balls sound a little better bouncing off it. So now 2 down.
Scott Frazier had a hit his first time up. And then that was that goofy.
Yeah. Where he thought he was forced out at second, but the ball had rolled away, so he started jogging toward the dugout, ends up taking out the third baseman, Havlick, but he was out there. But they got a runner to second base. Didn't end up costing the Owls, obviously, as they still have a goose egg on the board. Big spot here for Henke and the Silex Owls, and a strike called on the first pitch to Skylar Frazier. The 0-1. Fought off, in on the hands. That hurt. That stung the left hand of the catcher, Frazier.
Really jammed up.
He has such good tailing action to both corners. Step off. And now he'll get the count from the home plate umpire. It's 0-2. Strike here sends us to the 4th. Instead, another step off. Looks in the dugout and says, I don't know if there was any words. The 0-2 pitch from Brian to the plate. And this one's hit into right on the move. Grunlow makes the catch near the foul line to retire the side. Good running catch out of our screen by Kobe Grunlow. And we head to the 4th inning. Silex still holding a 1-0 lead over Cairo on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, Power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
To the top of the fourth we go, and it's going to be Justin Havlick to lead things off. Havlick, Trey Mudd, Blake Thurman. If anyone gets on, the number 9 hitter, Daniel. And a strike called on the first pitch to Justin. Foul back to the screen, 0-2. Havlick, a fly out to center his first time up. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and he's down in 3 pitches for the first down here in the top of the fourth inning. That's strikeout number 5 for the hurler, Bryce Taylor. Brings in Trey Mudd, the left fielder. Was hit by a pitch, stranded at first his first time up. First pitch that he saw hit him in the backside, and he swings and misses on this one, 0-1. That one misses. A ball and a strike in at the feet of Trey Mudd. Up and in. Off the glove of the catcher and back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike to the Silex left fielder. Trey, a 140 hitter in the district. No official plate appearance today. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the next to Trey Mudd. Fought that one off. Off the backstop, 2-2. That one misses. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and the base is empty. And another comes to the plate, and he missed. It's a 1-out walk. And that continues the trend. Silex has had a base runner in every inning. Check on the runner and back in safely at first is Trey Mudd. The batter will be Blake Thurman. He struck out in his only plate appearance today. That was the second out in the top of the second inning. And he bunts this one foul to get behind in the count, 0-1. Now, Coach Hufty will talk to his batter, Thurman. Mudd went over and talked to Coach Bear. And we'll see if the change up the strategy. Bunting on the first pitch. Taylor comes set instead of check on the runner and kind of trying to see what Silex had in mind. Silex with a run in the top of the third. That's the difference so far. That one inside. A ball and a strike. 52 pitches through 3 for Bryce Taylor. He's thrown 11 more here in the inning and almost caught Trey Mudd looking the wrong way. And another runner goes. Pitch is a ball, throw is high, and it's a stolen base for Trey Mudd. Two balls and a strike. And a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Taylor comes set. Bryce from the stretch delivers. This one is chopped to the shortstop. Play is to first. The throw is not in time. Oh, it is in time. They call him out at first. Boy, it looked like he got past the bag. Runner moves over to third. 6-3 on the putout. There's 2 away. Now a runner at third with 2 outs. And the batter is Daniel Havlick. Big run out there. We go through the middle innings. That one's inside for ball 1 to the third baseman for Silex. 19 pitches in the first, 18 in the second, 15 in the third. So the least pitches is the inning that Silex scores. This one hit in the air. High fly ball into right, moving toward the foul line in foul territory. Harmon makes the catch to retire the side. So the Owls leave a runner in scoring position in the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom half. Silex leads Cairo 1-0 in the state sectional on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these 2 schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our home sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Good luck this season to all our great area teams from everyone at Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Young Enterprises features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS crop insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Again, good luck from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, a proud sponsor of high school sports on TribCast.
Going to be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, and that one's fouled to the screen by Alex Alton. Alton reached his first time up. With 1 out, or actually in the 2nd inning. He had that fielder's choice. That odd fielder's choice as that one missed. 1-1 the count. Where the ball was dropped at second, the runner thought he was out, started going toward the dugouts. This one's hit directly to the center fielder, and making a nice grab is Blake Thurman. Hit it on the nose, but right at Thurman for the first out. Brings in Kenny Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst, a walk, was stranded at second. Missing on the first is Hankey. To Kenny Brunkhorst. He hasn't seen a strike yet in that number 7 position of the order, and that one does hit the outside corner to even things up at a ball and a strike. Gage Wilson waits on deck, the designated hitter. Base is empty, 1 out and a 1-1 count. The next from Brian Hankey. Swung on and missed, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and the next from Hankey. He got him, swinging for the second out. So the first 2 retired here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that brings in Wilson, who's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. And the pitch from Brian, swung on and missed. He's getting a little more juice in that arm as the game goes along. Came into this inning at 54 pitches. And he gets another swing and a miss there. That was the 9th pitch of the inning. The 0-2. Just a bit high with pitch number 65. Or 64. This will be 65 coming up. Here comes. And a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for the Bearcats. And we head to the 5th. Silex coming up, leading by a run on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
It's time to button up the house to protect against winter's elements. Your local La Crosse Lumber Company is your weatherization leader with doors, windows, and a full line of Owens Corning insulation. Don't hesitate, insulate. You'll save on your heating and cooling bills year-round. For prices on Owens Corning insulation, visit your local La Crosse Lumber Company today. Savings may vary. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Ball on the first pitch to the leadoff man here in the 5th inning. And the leadoff man in the order, Colby Grunlow. Misses again, 2-0. 2-0 to Grunlow. And the next from the starter, Taylor, called a strike, looked low. They're saying it was on the swing. They're sadly mistaken. 1 for 2 is Colby today. Single and a run scored. Misses that one as he put everything he had into that swing. From his tiptoes. 2-2 the count. 67 pitches through the first 4 as this one is hit to the third baseman off his shin. That's just a tough in-between. How gonna give Grunlow the benefit of it out there and give him a base hit. I think even if he fields that cleanly, he's so quick he's down the line, and Brunkhorst having to walk that one off. That ball ate him up. Now he's beating up his knee. Trying to stretch it out at third base. Leadoff man is on regardless of how you score it. Said in our book, it's a single. Brings in Hankey, who sacrificed his last time up, walked. So no official plate appearance today. After a check on the runner, Taylor kicks and delivers to Hankey and takes a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch. They hold the runner at first. Everyone else pretty well straight away on the infield. And another check, no slide from Colby. Awfully shallow in left. Now he backs up. And the right fielder moves in. Runner going. Pitch outside. The throw down to second. Not even close. The only way he's getting him there is if Colby overslides it. He's a speedster. That's why you have him leading off. Get on base and start a running. 1-1 the count to Brian Hankey with an RBI opportunity out there now. Outside, 2-1.
That was my job in high school. Lead off and run. Did you see him bouncing on second base, though, when he got over there?
This one hit. Out and over. He was drawn in. We talked about it, and Hankey burned him. It's going all the way to the wall. Grunlow in to score. Hankey trying for third. The relay is in time. He got him at third base for the first out, but it's an RBI double, and the Owls lead the Bearcats 2-0 here in the top of the fifth inning. 2-0, and we had a youngster come up and ask us to change the scoreboard. Well, we don't have that that power here. They had taken a run off the board. I think they had it on the wrong side because the Owls technically are the road team. But that'll draw a conference on the mound as the Silex lead increases to 2-0 here with one out in the top of the fifth. Take a quick break, come back with more sectional action after this on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service. New and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
2-0 Silex. Scott Creech the batter with a run in, no one on, 2 outs.
Scott has struck out and popped up to the third.
Takes one low and away to start this third at bat. Swing and a miss. Quickly, 1-1 to Scott Creech. The 1-1 offering is hit out of play over us, and how is it not hitting anything today? That's so crazy. Winner will play either Scotland County or Bishop LeBond in 2 days.
Some livestock smell. This is going to be pitch number 78.
Oh. Inside. 2-2.
I thought that was going to hit him.
Well, you know, the other day, I think it was the opening round of districts. That would have been a couple Fridays ago. We get here and there was donkeys in the parking lot. This one grounded through the hole, past the diving shortstop, and past the left fielder. That's going to be an error on Alex Alton. Second ball he's misplayed.
Isn't that a single and a...
It'll be a single and an error, yes. Yeah. And Creech will take off all those pads and hand them to his first base coach.
It's kind of the second error.
Yeah, the first one he was just not positioned well by his coach. This one he just missed. Scotland County 14-5, Bishop LeBond 7-12. So Scotland County the favorite in that one. Favorite coming to this one was Cairo. Trail Silex 2-0 here in the top of the 5th inning, and Silex still making some noise. Creech out there at second with 1 out. And an intentional walk to Tommy Grody. That'll bring in Dylan McGill.
Dylan has a double.
And Dylan has the ability to make you pay for something like an intentional walk.
Without a doubt.
He relishes the opportunity. This one chopped foul and picked up by Ken Hoffey. Nice play, Kent. He smiles. He beat Brunkhorst to it. And the count 0-1. Dylan back in there. Shade up the middle to hold the runner at second base. The pitch. Ooh, he was trying to go the other way. The pitch just too far outside, and it's a 0-2 count.
Boy, you took a lot off of it, too.
Almost seemed like a slider from the righty Taylor. The 0-2 pitch. Low and in. A ball and 2 strikes. He wanted that call, but it was a good 3-4 inches off the plate.
Pitch number 85.
So he's getting toward his limit. And that one's low. 2-2. Two nothing Silex lead. That one fouled out of place, spoiled a good one. Puts it over the batting cage. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Making him work. This one hit out to right. Moving over on it is Harmon, and he can't get it. Who was that, the second baseman that went out there and got in his way?
Yep.
I didn't even see him coming. He didn't see him coming. That's an E4. And there's runners runners on every base. Bases loaded here with 1 out. And that is someone trying to do too much in a 2-0 game.
Which is now what?
No, it's 2-0.
Oh, nope. They didn't get it across. Okay.
Had to hold there at first and
yeah.
second. Thinking that was a pretty routine play. So bases loaded, 1 out, and the batter is Justin Havlick. Havlick takes the ball way outside. Good play by the catcher, Frazier, to slide out with the arm extended and keep that from going to the backstop, because that would have probably ricocheted up the first base side. 1-0 to Havlick, and the next hit in the air and will be out of play past the concession stand. Behind the Silex dugout, and it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count with the sacks jammed and just 1 away. Inside almost hit him. I think that was helped along by Havlik a little bit.
It's a little cold out here. I'm thinking I'm going to have to wrap up in that blanket.
I thought that was for the play-by-play guy.
Oh, no.
The next, outside, 3-1, and he wouldn't walk in a run, would he?
I don't know.
3-1 the count. The pitch, strike called, and the count will go full.
I don't know if you had said or not, but Havlik has flown out to center and struck out.
0-for-2. The payoff pitch. That one hit over the first baseman and fair down the line. It's going to have to be chased into the corner. 1 run in. Here comes Grody, and it's going to be an RBI 2-run double to put Silex up 4-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Silex starting to break it open.
That's wonderful.
And that, I think, is going to be the day for Bryce Taylor, manager out to the mound.
Says goodbye.
We'll tell you about any changes after this. Yeah, there's going to be a pitching change. We'll come back with more on the state sectional on TribCast.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Whether you're ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House is the only locally owned and operated long-term care facility offering a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms, low resident to staff ratio, and is Medicare accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable, assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Lots of changes. The new pitcher is Jacob Davis. He moves over from first. The DH Gage Wilson is in the game as the first baseman. I believe the pitcher, Taylor, moves to shortstop, and I'm not sure where Gittemeyer went.
You have a different batter now, too.
The pinch hitter with runners at second and third with just one out will be number 5, Drew Kinsey. Kinsey, his first plate appearance of the postseason. And the pitch is low. As he bats for Trey Mudd. There's a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. To Drew. Big inning. Bunting, and it's back to the pitcher. And everybody's going to be safe. No one covering second. And all day for Justin Havlick to get back from almost third base.
The center fielder finally started running.
Oh, who,
in.
me?
The shortstop, I don't even know what he was doing. He just sort of
well, he just moved
watched.
there. He was,
yes.
You know, he just moved there from the pitcher
That's right.
spot.
That's right. Everybody moved around, and so
it's good.
Coach Hufty took advantage of that and set up a situation that would have everybody confused if he would lay it down right, and Drew got the job done.
Bases loaded. We're gonna call it. We can't call it a hit. It's a fielder's choice.
Mm-hmm.
His choice was to do nothing because he had nowhere to go. Ball on the first pitch to Blake Thurlman. The 1-0 inside 2-0.
Blake has struck out and grounded out to short so far today.
The 2-0 pitch inside 3-0. He wouldn't walk a man, would he? Because you know he's rattled. He had an opportunity to get an out on the board, the second out, and kind of froze inside, and he walked him, and it's 5-0 Silex here in the top of the fifth inning. Still just one out. RBI for Thurman with the walk. Into scores Dylan McGill. And it'll bring up the number 9 man, Daniel Havlick. The runner at third is Justin Havlick. The runner at second is a pinch runner for the pinch hitter. That one missed for ball one. As Trey Mudd came back in, is what it was.
Daniels grounded out to the pitcher and flew out to right.
On the outside corner. Maybe a little bit of a gift there to even things up at 1-1. This one chopped to the shortstop. Took a funny hop on him, and everyone's going to be safe. No, they get the out at first, but a run scores, and it's 6-0. RBI ground out, and into scores Justin Havlick on the RBI by Daniel. That just took a turn on Bryce Taylor at short. Now runners at second and third with 2 outs, and back to the top of the order for Colby Grunlow. That one back to the screen. They're going to try and score the runner from third, and into scores Trey Mudd. 7-0 Silex here in the sectional. Looks like we're going to be playing again on Wednesday at a site to be determined. I think it would be a stretch to say it would be here.
It's official that the wheels have fallen off for Cairo.
Now you just got to keep the wheels on for Silex next inning, not let up. And a strike called to Kobe Grunlow.
This is his second at bat of the inning.
1-1 the count. 10th man to bat. Another is fouled out of play, and that's going to hit a car. No, on a bounce, but I really expected somebody with the amount of cars here today, someone's windshield to get smashed. 1-2 the count.
Oh, there it is.
And he went, but first base not occupied. They're going to have to hurry to get Grunlow, and no, they can't get him. The ball gets away, and another run comes in. Oh, you get the strikeout, but still can't end the inning. 8-0 Owls. And Colby maybe a little winded there. Did the ball hit him? So they'll give him an opportunity. Again, a head coach, Morgan Matthews, out to talk to his players. Colby going to stay in the game, I think. I think he's holding about 10 different parts right now. 8-0 Silex. Take a quick break. Come back with more fifth inning action after this on TribCast.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Here's Brian Hankey, the 11th man to bat in the inning. Inside.
Brian's had a great day out on the mound.
How many outs have they given the Owls in this big inning? The 1-0 inside. And it just seemed like the pitcher Davis was aiming there.
I thought it was going to get him. And Hickey wasn't moving.
No. Wasn't coming that fast. Up high again. Winner of this one will play again on Wednesday. Site and time to be determined against either Scotland County 14-5 or Bishop Lamont 7-12. Almost hit him again, and it's a 4-pitch walk. And a very dancey run to first from Brian Hankey. He still hasn't tagged the base. Now he's on it. Nice pirouette to avoid ball 4, and very skippy and turny.
Pitch number 19 for Scott Creech.
There's a strike. So pitch number 19 went to Scott Creech.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he takes a strike. Looking for something juicy here, second at bat of the inning, and doesn't get it there. It's way outside to even the count. Davis in relief of Taylor. This one hit hard and deep, and it is toward the wall and gone. A 3-run home run for Scott Creech. Silex firmly in control and puts this game to bed. A Creech home run. And this hometown home run is brought to you by Hankey Construction. Bring your home back with an addition or take the lead with a custom-built home by Hankey Construction, Highway 61 north of Troy. 11-0. And it should be 10 after. Well, they get there at bat in the 5th. It's 10 after 5.
I thought we were in the 6th.
No.
Because we've batted all the way around, and I'm writing on the 6th inning.
Yep, it's 11-0, so they'll have to, if they hold them in the bottom half, it's over.
Right.
And we will get to stretch. Because I know that's what everyone was worried about.
Because I'm writing on the 6th inning in the book. I thought we were in the 6th, so why isn't this over?
The batter for the Owls will be Tommy Grody. And that one misses high and wide, and they, are so close to the third out, but it's so hard to get.
Pitch 22, number 22.
Outside, 2-0. And that Creech home run, just an exclamation point on a dominant afternoon for Silex. They're going to be playing on Wednesday.
And Cairo, was the favorite.
Good curve
dropped in there. And they've got to be just like, well, wait a minute.
Who are these guys?
What happened?
I think everyone knows about postseason Silex baseball. This one's grounded to the third baseman, past him, and a fair ball. And that one, called a foul ball. Ooh, it looked like he was turned the other way. He shot one arm out, and it was toward the field.
And then he spun himself around.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. As long as he knows what he's calling, doesn't matter if we do. 2 balls and a strike to Tommy, and swung on and missed. Actually, it was a 2-2 pitch, and that's the third out. I didn't even have the second out on there. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's time to stretch with State Farm Insurance agents Paul Shukarn in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Stretch your dollar with the discount double check on your insurance today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, 11-0. Silex can put away the sectional after this on TribCast.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bowling Green, they are focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the products and services they need to produce the best yield possible. Nutrient Ag Solutions offers Dynagrow and other brands of seed, ag chemicals, bulk and package, custom blend fertilizer, custom application, anhydrous, as well as expert advice and service. Nutrient Ag Solutions, with 2 locations in Bowling Green on Pike 291 and Business Highway 61 North. Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Best wishes to the Silex Owls baseball team from Ben and Debbie Hankey at Hankey Construction Company. The home of your dreams will become a reality when you choose Hankey Construction to build your vision. Hankey Construction looks forward to working with you. Phone 573-384-5249 and start your project with Hankey Construction Company. Let's go Silex from Hankey Construction Company, Highway 61 north of Troy. Enjoyed the stretch? We won't have long, I think. If Silex gets a clean sheet, they can allow 1 run and still close out this game up 11-0. What are they allowed? 2 runs in the 2 previous postseason games, both just the single tallies, right?
Uh-huh.
Against Louisiana and Paris. Now taking on a much tougher foe in Cairo, and they're up 11-0. Hankey back out there for his 5th inning of work. Trying to save the rotation here. A little too much on that first pitch, high and wide for ball 1. Stay with us for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Fouling the action here this afternoon. That one's fouled back behind us, and the count goes to a ball and a strike. 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Bearcats. Wilson, who's now the first baseman, Gittemeyer, and then Adams. That one on the corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He got him. About dug him into the ground, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 down, 2 to go to get the 5-inning win.
A nice strikeout for Hankey. So now it's the 1 and 2 batters.
9 and 1 batters. No?
No, I had it wrong.
Okay. Sorry, the number 9 hitter, Gittemeyer, was retired. Now a bunt attempt and an error. Bad throw. What was that? Was that Hankey that made the throw?
Mm-mm.
Third baseman, Havlick. So E5. That'll bring in Bryce Taylor.
Bryce has struck out and was hit by a pitch. One of the tallest players out here today.
That one's high to him. Has to be really high to be high to Bryce Taylor. 1-0, runner at first, 1 out. Double play ends the ball game. Swing and a miss. Would have been a pretty swing if he would have connected. Big uppercut. 1-1. The next, this one chopped toward the on-deck circle, and Davis will take care of it. (11-0) Silex here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Gittemeyer retired. Adams reaches on an error. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Silex an out away. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
That was strikeout number 10.
Double-digit strikeouts for Henke. And which way do you go now for the Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game? Pretty dominant performance all around and a ball. I'm leading toward the exclamation point.
Oh.
That would be, you know, one of the votes. This one is hit into right. 2 hopper. Runner will go to third. They'll hold him there. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. Again, Cairo needs 2 to continue this game past this half inning. They've got one of them there at third base, but there are 2 outs, and I think that's going to be it for Henke. I think, has he reached his total?
I'm not sure. I was
Well, we'll take a break while we figure it out here in the bottom of the 5th. 11-0 Silex on TribCast.
Everyone knows Perkins Electrical Service in Bowling Green handles everything electrical. They also offer retail sales of electrical products and supplies and sell Generac generators and Mitsubishi products. But something you may not know.
You recounted, and all the tallies are in just 76 pitches.
That's right.
For Henke. Bounces this one back to the screen. They're going to try and score the runner, and he is safe. That run at third. So a run in, and the Bearcats are on the board. And the game-continuing run is out there at second base. So they've allowed a run in all 3 postseason games. This is the latest that they've allowed a run in the postseason.
They got on with an error and scored on an error.
Yep. And now an intentional walk to Jack Pruitt to bring in Skylar Frazier. No pitch, intentional walk.
Skylar Frazier actually has a hit. Pruitt struck out and flew out.
Yep, but there's an open base. Now you got
I see.
Now you can step on third if the ball goes there.
I see. It does make sense.
Plus you get the lefty out of there. Are you that cold?
Yes.
Pitch outside on the first to Skylar Frazier.
All right, let's go, Brian.
That one, a strike call.
All right.
Plus, you know, I can go the full-on Cosell to end the game. Down goes Frazier. 2 strikes away from that. That is a ball.
Oh, come on. I thought it dropped in enough.
I tell you what, Frazier was fooled on it, and the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. He wanted to swing and got himself locked at the knees. Calls time, and granted by the home plate umpire. And the infield going to talk to Henke.
Yeah, see, the time was actually called by the third baseman. Or that's who the ump was pointing at.
Well, the
Havlick had something to say. There's something on my mind here.
This one grounded to the second baseman. Underhand to short. And that's it. Silex moves on, winning the sectional 11-1 over the Northeast Cairo Bearcats. 11-1 in 5 is our final. And we'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
For over 90 years, Calvert's General Insurance has protected homeowners, farmers, and area drivers from life's unexpected incidents. This is Tim Gam. Here at Calvert's General Insurance, we offer insurance from multiple companies to find you the best coverage at the best price. Call us at 573-324-2321 for a free quote. Calvert's General Insurance on the Square in Bowling Green.
The The rainy weather this spring has delayed many things, including farming operations. When the weather breaks, you can count on Frankfurt Farm Supply to help you catch up. Specializing in custom application, Frankfurt Farm Supply offers a wide variety of herbicides, pesticides, and fungicides at competitive rates. Frankfurt Farm Supply also features dry and liquid fertilizer options. Your friends in farming will get you back in business. Remember, Gary, Lisa, and the gang at Frankfurt Farm Supply, 200 School Street in Frankfurt. Phone 784-2524.
Is your slow internet driving you crazy? Don't suffer any longer. Exceed Internet delivers download speeds up to 12 megs, 4 times faster than average DSL. It's a whole new ballgame from yesterday's satellite internet, and it's available right now in our area. Exceed Internet comes directly to your home or business from satellite. So stop waiting and wishing for high-speed internet. Exceed is available from your local dealer today.
See Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green for details. 1300 Business 61 South, 324-3722.
Actual speeds may vary.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction. Your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Well, Silex scored a run in the third and then 10 in the fifth inning to jump out to an 11-0 lead. The Bearcats do score a run in the bottom of the fifth. A couple of errors by the Owls, and a wild pitch brings the run across. 10 strikeouts for Hankey as he's the winning pitcher. So, Brian, another strong outing, 5 innings of work, complete game, and under 80 pitches, I think, or right around 80 for the Silex left-handed pitcher. They'll have to go another direction on Wednesday when they take on either Scotland County or Lamont. And I'm not sure when or where that or what time that game will be played, but it will be on Wednesday the 22nd, barring any rain. I'm sure Silex would love a little bit of because after the next round, there's quite a break before the state Final Four, which isn't until the 29th. So it'd be like a seven-day rest. So why not get your rotation set up nicely. And we're joined by our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game, 3-run home run for Scott Creech. And what did you see, man?
Well, my first 2 at-bats, I struggled really bad, didn't make solid contact. And last at-bat, I got a single, but I ended up making a second. And that last guy was supposed to be their ace, but I didn't think he was throwing no harder than the first guy. And he hung a curveball, and thankfully the wind was blowing out towards right field, and that's where I hit it.
Well, it had been blowing in most of the afternoon from right, but switched just in time.
Yeah, it sure did.
It sounded good coming off the bat. Were you thinking curveball on that pitch?
No, I was not thinking curveball, and I just reacted to it.
Well, it was a beautiful swing. I'm a lefty. I love the left-handed swings, but a great home run. You guys came in probably as the underdog in this one.
I would definitely say so, yes.
What happened out there? You guys put a thumping on them in that fifth inning.
Well, the first baseman, the one that came in second, he said that he was our number 1, but they were saving him for Wednesday, trying to looking by us, and I think that's what came back and got him.
Well, you can never take Silex lightly, ever. Well, congratulations. Again, we'll see you on Wednesday. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
That is our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. A 3-run home run, a couple of hits today for Scott Creech, and we may see him on Wednesday. And let's talk to Coach Ken Hufty. Coach, I asked Scott, you guys came into this one probably the underdog on paper. How do you flip the script and dominate the way you did?
I don't know how much we dominated. We got a few breaks. The boys hit the ball a little bit, and things just kind of went our way. Underdog, they've got a nice ball club. They really do, and we just a couple things just happened our way, and when those things happen, sometimes you get lucky.
It's nice when the rock goes down the hill and it's in your favor. I mean, it just seemed like nothing could go right for them. They couldn't get that last out, and you guys just kept tacking it on, and that was a sweet shot.
Right, and the key of what we keep telling them is don't try to do too much. Just try to get something you can handle and hit it square, and you don't have to hit it a long ways. Just give me a line drive. You give me a line drive, every now and then we're going to run into one.
Well, congratulations. You got either Scotland or Bishop LeBond on Wednesday. What do you know about those two teams? Anything?
I just now found out who the possibilities were. We didn't look ahead. We're playing what's in front of us, and the boys are responding really well. They're starting to have fun. This is the fun part of the season right now.
You know, and probably not a really fun season with all the rain and reschedules and just trying to get to 12 games to qualify for postseason. It's probably been pretty rough on you as the AD too.
It has been trying, but right now there's nothing else bothering them. There's nothing else pulling them away. There's no other activities going on. They can focus on what their job is, and you can see how they can play when they do that. Now, when you get to other stuff, sometimes you end up with 4 losses.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Coach. We'll see you again on Wednesday.
All right. Thank you very much.
That's Coach Ken Hufty, and let's get the winning pitcher in here, Brian Hankey, and early on, maybe a little trouble with the lefties. It seemed like you were a little uncomfortable with them, but you guys you kept the shutout going until the win was well in the bag, and you were able to keep the rotation set for the rest of the week. So what's the most important part of this victory?
Well, we're finally starting to hit again, so this was big for us. Get another 10-run victory, not having to play a full game really helps us out because we're kind of short on pitching. But
I think everyone in like class 1 and 2 is anymore with the new pitching rules. But what is it about Silex baseball? Yeah, you guys are just built for the postseason. It seems like
we're fighters. We never give up, never stop, and we're clutching a lot of times.
You know, I would say these guys almost came in with a swagger. And they had 15 wins coming into the ball game, and they had won in a pretty tough district and everything. I think they were so confident they put in their number 2 against you.
They overlooked us big time.
Yeah,
which I mean, you can say that was a smart move to save him, but in a game like that, you got to pitch your.
You got to, especially it could rain for the next 4 days.
Yeah, and then you can come back and pitch again. But
exactly. You got to play for today. I think, especially this time of year. Well, what more can you say about this group, man? It's just it's fun to watch.
It's fun. This is probably the most fun I've ever had playing in these last 3 games, and we're still going.
Well, we'll see you on Wednesday.
All right, see you. Thank you.
That's the winning pitcher today, Brian Hankey. 5-inning complete game win, allowing just 1 unearned run in the contest. And mom wants a picture here from the post game. We will oblige as we wrap things up. Boy, it was a fun one here. 11-1. Silex continues rolling here in the postseason, and we'll play in the next round coming up on Wednesday. Again, the opponent and the site, even the time.
I heard it was going to be by St. Joe.
We'll see. We'll see.
That means.
That's really far away.